He's picking on me. That's what's happening. I don't
Not
know.
exactly a new guy.
He's picking on me. I don't know. He said he was happier, so I guess this is what you get. You get your stuff goes missing, but it's all good.
What happened where you said you didn't touch his bag?
Oh, he threw his glove at me. And instead of it hitting me, I caught it. Then he thought I threw his glove in the trash, and then he thought I moved his bag, but his glove and his bag were in the same spot. So he blamed me for something I didn't do, and then he took my shoe.
Man, that's
So,
rough.
yeah, I mean, here we are. Here we are.
So a lot of
Is that how
stress
it
going
goes?
on right now.
I mean, it's early in camp. It's kind of one of those, good to be back with everybody, have some fun. So, yeah, I mean, it's been fun.
George, can you describe some of the feelings you went home with after the season? Obviously, a lot of highlights, emotional end. As you kind of got home, what were some of the things that you were looking back upon, reflecting on?
I mean, I just couldn't have been more proud of us as a group. We did something that we, believed that we could do. Obviously didn't end the way that we would like it to end, but still, so much to hang our hat on.
What are some of the, you've been on teams that have gone on deep runs and come back the year after or to the past. What are some of the elements that go into finding that level of play, that peak that you guys had in October again?
I mean, I just think you got to understand that you can achieve it. You have to understand that it's a long year, and we played to the last possible day that you could possibly play. So, you got to get your body right, get your mind right, and just kind of understand what you did good that year and bad, and start fresh from there.
You've been there before, but many of these guys had not. Do you see anything different from the team coming into camp now that everyone's been there?
Yeah, you know what? I think everyone's excited. I think everybody kind of got a taste of where you want to go, and I think everybody understands what it takes to get there now. It takes what it takes to play that long. There has to be a lot that has to go right, and I think guys understand what they got to do, in the clubhouse, at home, to prepare themselves to play.
George, these next 5 weeks or so, what do you care about? Like, what do you want to accomplish as a team down here before you guys head back to Toronto?
I mean, I want everybody to stay healthy, and I think that's obviously huge. But just for us to just kind of be who we are, stay within our limits, not try to do too much, but make sure that we're ready to go from, the first pitch.
This facility is state of the art. Can you talk about what, if any, there's a competitive advantage you have getting to do spring training here?
Yeah, I mean, there's everything you could want here, and I think that just shows how committed to us the organization is. If you need something, it's here, and every chance you can to recover, prepare, and play is awesome.
Can I ask you something about Okamoto? He joined the team
Yes.
this year. What do you think about him, and what's your impression?
I mean, it's only been like 3 or 4 days, but it's been fun. He wants to learn. I think as you see, he's asking a lot of questions, a lot of the right questions. He's just trying to get acclimated. So I look forward to it.
How about the impression of Japan, away from Japan and Poland?
Right.
Yes. What's your impression of my country, Japan?
It seems great. I actually played there in 2010, and the fans, kind of the feel for the game was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's got a good sense of humor. You were teasing him a little bit out there about being late today.
Yeah, I mean, Schneids always says make sure you're on time, and he was late. I mean, so we got on him a little, But to his defense, he wasn't late. But we just like to make him feel like he was.
George, there's a lot of kind of talking about the type of movement patterns he can expect on pitches ahead of his ABs. Just what kind of little details like that are you finding that hitters like to know, especially coming over from Japan where he's used to a certain kind of style of pitching to here? What kind of details are you offering to help him?
With whatever he wants. Obviously, he's here. He's going to be a huge part of our team, our offense. So anything I can do to help him. He asks a lot of the right questions. Asks about movement plots, ride, all that good stuff. So he's going to have to learn, and I think that's what's so good about the spring is he's going to have that opportunity.
George, you stepped in against Tyler Robbins yesterday. What is that experience like, and how it's obviously different than any other pitcher? What makes him so effective?
It's way better when he's on your team to have to face him and not in a game. He's so unique. It's a very different eyesight, eye plane, all that stuff. I don't know how to describe his slider. I've tried to hit it. I can't. I haven't hit it. So, yeah, he's very unique.
George, on a personal level, you obviously had performed at a really high level last year. What are some of the things that you did well last year? Specific things you did well last year, you think are key to carrying over this year?
Yeah, I mean, I just think I was able to stay within myself a lot. You know, I trusted Lou, Pop, and Hunter a lot, and I'll rely on those guys again. You know, especially Acko. You know, he's new here, so I'm going to rely on all of those three guys again.